guys, and welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. I know we are sort of in the middle of January now, or getting towards that time, but if you've been anything like me, I've not had that New Year like oomph to get motivated and productive, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. For various reasons I've had that, but I'm ready to kickstart back into the year, and I hope you guys are too, and that's why you clicked on this video. I want to give you some motivation to get organised for 2022. That's crazy, isn't it? 2022. So I'm going to do an organising one and a budgeting one, but I'm going to split them into two separate videos because some people might not be bothered about budgeting or organising or vice versa. So I'm excited to do this. I did a sort of similar video last year and it did really well, and I thought I'd do like an updated version. So here we go, guys, with 10 top tips on how to get organised for 2022. Just before we get started, I apologise if you can hear my 3-month-old singing, laughing, crying in the background. Daddy's on babysitting duty while I get these videos done, so yeah, he's not napping today, so I apologise for that. But we're going to get straight into the video with tip number 1, and that is to write a to-do list. So this might seem quite straightforward, and a lot of you probably already do this, but when I say a to-do list, I mean a daily to-do list, a monthly to-do list and a yearly to-do list. So go back to these lists throughout the year. So on your daily to-do list, that can be really simple things like take the bin out or clean the toilet, anything that you want to get done for that day. These tasks might occur every day. It might be something like make the bed, or it might be something that you want to get that done that particular day but won't do for another few weeks, so like clean the fridge or something like that. So write a to-do list every day. I keep a to-do list on my phone in notes, and I've got an iPhone, so it's like it marks them off. It has that like bullet point thing where I can actually mark them off, and I find that really satisfying. And anything I don't get done for that day, I'll just transfer to the next day, and I don't put pressure on myself. So it really helps you to stay organised and focused, guys. And this is actually true, because at the start of the year I didn't do a to-do list, and that's when I felt less productive. So I've started doing one yesterday and the day before, and I'm back on it, guys, with this motivational, productive feels. So yeah, write a to-do list. And that leads me on to tip number 2, and that is write a meal plan. So to be a more organised person, it's nice to know what you're having to eat throughout the week. For me, if I don't do a meal plan, I eat unhealthily. I spend loads of money, I just get down and feel rubbish because I'm eating crap, basically. I don't enjoy cooking. So, but when I do a meal plan, like I've done for this week, I feel great, like I know what I'm eating. So when I say do a meal plan, everyone's different, and everyone likes to sort of organise their meals for like breakfast, lunch and dinner. For me, I just make sure I've got my dinners planned, because breakfast is quite easy. I could either have toast, cereal, I'm loving porridge at the moment, and we always have that sort of stuff in. Or if I fancy a bacon sandwich, I'll make sure we have some bacon in. So breakfast is quite easy for us, or we could have fruit. There's loads of different options that we could have for breakfast, so I don't tend to write them down. I don't really write my lunches down either, because again, I'll have either a sandwich or a jacket potato, we always have potatoes in, or leftover dinner, which is quite a one that I have a lot, which I have just had now from my leftovers last night. So I'll just make sure I've got my meals planned for the evening. And what I've been doing, which is a new thing, which I'm going to do a post on Instagram about, it's probably already gone actually, is planning my meals for the month. So I've got this monthly planner, and it's got like Monday to Friday, and it's got loads of little boxes, and I write down my month of meals so I can see them. So all you need is 12 bits of paper for the year, which is great. You can make your own. I don't really know where mine's from actually, I've had it for years. But this way you can see your month, you can write if you're out that night, and you can refer back to it. So you think, oh, what, I'm running out of ideas for meals, just refer back to the month before. So that's what I'm going to be doing this year, which I'm feeling very organised about. And if I'm having a takeaway that night, that's fine, I'll just write takeaway. I don't want to put pressure on myself to eat really healthily, because I just don't stick to it. But I'm feeling great in myself already. Anyway, I could go on about meal planning all day. I've done various videos on meal planning, which you'll find if you're interested. I'll link some below as well. Okay, and that leads me on to the next tip, which is declutter. So we all need to declutter our lives. I live a very minimalist life, but I still find things to declutter. I think the best thing to do is, and how to start doing this, is write everything down. So get your lovely big notepad out for 2022, because you're an organised person now, and write down everything that you want to declutter. This way you can break it all down and it's not as daunting a task. So write things down like the shit drawer. You know, one of them drawers that everyone has that has loads of crap in it. Write that down. Don't be like the kitchen. Do you know what I mean? Write it down in smaller sections. Write down like my clothes, your children's clothes in different sections and different categories. And this way it won't be as daunting, and you can do it. You can pop one of these jobs on your to-do list if you have time, but just don't write like, I need to do the bedroom, I need to do the loft, I need to do the garage. Write down all the different things you want to declutter and just tick them off as and when, and you'll feel amazing. And give yourself a goal to declutter your whole house within a year. And then by Christmas, you'll have a lovely cluttered free house for all the new clutter that's going to come. Not really. So yeah, I think just don't overwhelm yourself. That's the best tip I can give on decluttering. Another tip, which I don't think I wrote on here, but it's going to come under the declutter, is chuck away one thing a day. Not chuck, I don't want to say chuck, I mean donate, sell or recycle. So get rid of one thing a day. So this could be an odd pair of socks, some bedding you don't use, toiletries that are out of date and makeup, an item of clothing, a teddy bear, anything, literally anything. And I do this now. Today, what have I done? I've organised my purse, so I've got rid of all loads of receipts. Yesterday, what did I get rid of? Oh, I organised some of Otis's clothes, so we're going to take them to the charity shop. It's just one little job that you do a day, and once you get into the habit of doing it, it won't become a chore, it will just become habit. And then once you feel like you've found your feet with that, you can up your things that you sort of declutter and get rid of, and this way you will be decluttering without even realising, and it'll just be habit and part of your daily routine. This is one of my biggest tips and I love it. Okay, so the next one is to do a 10-minute blitz every day. So you might find that having a big cleaning day suits you and your lifestyle and routine, but for me, I'm so busy with work and being a mum and everything else. I actually don't really have time for this anymore. I'm going to make time to do a big cleaning day. I love doing them, but I don't have as much time as I did before being a mum. But what I do have time for is a 10-minute blitz. So when Otis goes to bed at night or in the morning when he's having his nap, I will do a 10-minute blitz of the house. Set yourself a timer. Now, I say this because you don't really want it to run over, because then it will become a chore and it will turn into a whole day's worth of cleaning. Set yourself a timer for 10 minutes. Get shit done basically, and you'll find that you get so much more done than you would if you didn't set a timer, because you're sort of racing against the clock. I love it, and it's kind of a workout as well, so 2 birds 1 stone. So try and do this every single day, do it for a week and see how you feel, see if you organised a lot more in your life. If you do, come back to this video, drop a comment and let me know how you got on, because I love doing this. I'm going to make a video on this actually, like 10-minute blitz throughout the week, and see what I can get done, give you some motivation. Okay, my next one is to use a calendar or an app. So when I say an app, I mean a calendar app. So for me, I use one called Time Tree, and this is absolutely amazing. You can have multiple family members onto this, or friends onto this calendar. You can put things in sections, like colour code things. You obviously can do this on an actual proper calendar as well, but for me, I just like everything on my phone. I do all my notes on my phone. I pretty much do everything on my phone, and it's always with me, so I feel organised and on the go. For me, calendars just don't work. I lose track of them, and yeah, it just, pen to paper doesn't actually work for me. My phone works best for me, to be honest. But write everything down. So when I say everything, I mean, when do your bins go out? Your dentist appointments, your doctor's appointments, various other things, social activities, if you're going to the cinema, if your kids got dancing, blah, blah, blah. Like everything down, even stuff like when you're going to go food shopping, and colour code it, and you'll find it's like, I find it so satisfying to look at my calendar and be like, oh, that's a nice week, or oh, that's a busy week, or whatever. And you can just break things down and be like, do you know what? Like, I am going food shopping that day. I'm not going to do anything for the rest of the day, or whatever. But you can see everything in front of your eyes. And some people might find that quite overwhelming, but for me, it makes me more organised, because I know exactly what I've got on for the week. So that sounds like a little bit of a silly tip, but I believe it works really, really well for me, and I've been doing this for years. Okay, my next one is so we're going back to the to-do list, but this is to do a daily to-do list. So I think I did cover this actually, but I'm just going to reiterate. But make a to-do list, a daily to-do list, things you do every single day. So this don't change. This is separate to your other to-do lists, and you could have this on your fridge or anything like that, and it'll be something like clean the toilet. I clean my toilet pretty much every day. Empty the bins, do a wash, make the beds. I'm trying to think of my other daily tasks. What do I do? Feed the fish, like things that you don't want to forget basically, and you want to do them every day. And once you've got that to-do list sort of established, it will become part of your routine and your morning routine, say. Like I clean my sink pretty much every day and do the pots every day, so pop them on your list, and yeah, it makes you more organised, guys. Okay, the next one is clean on the go. So I do this all the time. So I won't leave a room empty-handed if I know something's going into a different room, or if I'm putting washing away but the bed needs changing, I'll do it there and then, if that makes sense. So if you're doing a job, rather than just doing that job, if something else needs doing, just do it on the go, clean on the go. So for instance, if you're making dinner and you've got a 3-minute timer, do the pots while you wait. Don't stand it on your phone. It really does help save time in the long run. And this, I believe, I do this now without even thinking, and I believe that's why I've got a tidy house. My house has got a lot less clean and tidy since having a baby, but I haven't actually let this slide, and I really try and keep on top of like all the little things by cleaning on the go. And this, it is hard. It is hard if you're not that sort of person, but I think changing these smaller habits will make you more organised and feel great. Okay guys, and my last one, little tip. I've got so many more tips, but I'm just going to stop it, like do this tip and then stop it there. But this last one, which I absolutely love, and that is get a stair basket. If you live in a flat or a bungalow, I guess this doesn't sort of work for you, but you could have a haul basket, and this is pop your stair basket on the stairs, and when you're downstairs, fill it up with things that need to go upstairs, and do not pass it if there's something in it. Take your basket upstairs with you and fill it back up when you get upstairs, and vice versa. You can just organise, declutter and keep tidy on the go without thinking. And again, this will become habit and you will be a more organised person, guys. But yeah, I'm going to finish the video there. I hope this was enjoyable, and yeah, I hope you get some tips from this video. I certainly do these, and I think I've done a video like this before, but it's just sort of one to get you motivated for 2022. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there, and then I'm going to do my budgeting video next. So exciting times, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye guys.